Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. Go back to sleep. No, lie down. Lie down. Go to sleep. Oh, you're gonna be in so much trouble. My fault? I don't even think you really were asleep, were you? No, you weren't. You were waiting for me to come. It went fine. Do you really want to talk about it? I mean, there are some things that, you decided to date a vampire. There are some things that might make you a little bit uncomfortable. You can walk away anytime. Oh, I may be the first and only vampire that's ever been called adorable. Especially by a mortal. You are one interesting character, you know that? Well, I'm supposed to be interesting. I'm a bloody vampire. I know, I can't do the accent. Well, I mean, that's the thing, all the books and all the movies, I'm supposed to have a Transylvanian accent, and I can't even do that one either. Sorry. Well, yeah, I mean, technically I'm British, but that was a long time ago. I've been here in the US for like 400 years. It's time enough to learn the accent and forget my English one. No, I'm not doing it again. Because you just want to make fun of me. Go to sleep. Fine, don't go to sleep. See if I care. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna... No. I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. Yes, I went out. I was able to get a snack. It's all good. Let's focus on something else. So... No, the books aren't all true. Not everyone I feed on dies or becomes undead. Just most. Well, how are you going to research vampires when you're immortal? Kind of, going right into the belly of the beast, don't you think? Yeah, I know Dracula. Well, if you're not going to go to sleep, how about if I come snuggle up with you? Move aside, puny mortal. I love having my arms around you. This is cozy. Yeah, that's another word that... I think vampires aren't supposed to say that word, cozy. They're not supposed to say love either. Except for, I love to suck your blood. So I'm a dork, you knew that. You knew I was a dork going into this, even before you knew I was a vampire. Adorkable. Yeah, I know. You've said it before. What's that make you? The girlfriend of an adorkable vampire. Well, yes, if you want to be absolutely literal, I suppose that's true. Now, snuggle up here with me. And let me tell you just how weird it is that you like having my ice cold arms around you. You better watch it or I'll start putting my cold toes on you too. No, darling, I'm not gonna. No. Well, turning, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm not gonna bite you. Because I love you. Well, Well, I don't hate them. I'm not in love with them. And at some point, it's kind of, I have to. Well, everything wants to live, even the undead. Yeah, the hunger. It's pretty fierce. Of course, since I started dating you, I've put up with a lot more of it than I had in a few centuries. Because you made me sympathetic to humans. Why'd you have to go and do that? It doesn't matter if I turn you. You'll still have made me sympathetic to humans. My humanity went away a long time ago. Oh. Why do you do this to me? Yeah, you made me sympathetic to humans, so I go as long as I can now. But eventually the hunger, it has to be fed. This, though, snuggling up here with you. Did you ever think that you were going to find yourself in a romantic relationship with a vampire? Oh, bullcrap, you did not. You didn't even know we were real. Don't give me that. Liar. I have supernatural senses that tell me when you're lying. It's like spider sense. Spidey sense, whatever it is. Spider-Man. I knew that guy. No, I didn't. But I did know Dracula. He's kind of a dick, No, he's not spooky. Or creepy. He's just a dick. He thinks he's cool because he's got that Transylvanian accent. Guess what, pal? It's not as cool as you think it is. Yeah, well, the fame went to his head. I mean, Stoker did a pretty good job. He got most of the stuff right. But old Dracula, I don't know. There was a difference before that book was published and after. He just feels like he can misbehave now, and no one's gonna care. Guess what, asshole? People notice. The thing about him being able to jump through shadows, though, that's bullshit. I saw him try it. No, it's actually really hard. You have to practice, and it takes a lot of concentration. So much concentration that you're almost guaranteed to lose what you're tracking. Well, of course we track. The hunger, babe, it makes us hunt. We don't just pick random targets. I mean, not unless we get really desperate. Yeah, I was the vampire's target. She stalked me for a while and finally made her move. I was a little bit pissed, yeah. You get used to it. Well, the not getting old and dying thing is pretty cool. The being hungry and having only one way to feed it, and that's not so awesome. Because it would be really nice to be able to sink my fangs into a steak or a cheeseburger or something and be fed. Oh, you're silly. I really shouldn't be telling you any of this. Well, the next big meeting, I'll be sure to tell him. Dracula will be there. I can pass on your regards. He thinks he owns it. He doesn't. Oh, There are ways that vampires can punish other vampires. Well, no, not by biting us, but, you know, you could hide my house key and then I get stuck outside when the sun comes up. That would do it. Babe, you know that only works on a cloudy day with like 80 SPF sunblock. And only for a little while. Yeah, it is kind of cool. And I remember the days before sunscreen was invented. I'd forgotten what it was like. That's one thing I miss. I miss being out in the sun. I always liked it. It's okay, babe. You're cute. You know, I'm supposed to have a cold, dead heart. And I'm supposed to be every kind of evil that there is. And you're supposed to be scared of me. Quake in terror, puny mortal. You're right, I am adorkable. How could you ever fear that? Are you never even nervous at all? No? Man, I've lost my edge. People used to fear me, girl. Quake in terror, because I told you to. No, don't, because then I feel bad. Yeah, sometimes. But I resist that, sweetie, because I love you. No, I would never feed on you. Even if you left me for another vampire. It was a pretty high price to pay. It's not like it's a one-way ticket to immortality. I mean, it kind of is. But there's a lot of cost. So, have you given any thought to what you're eventually going to tell your family? Your parents are going to be pissed. No, I will not scare your parents. I'll just tell them I have that one disease where I can't go out in the sun. And that's why I'm up all night. And I sleep in a coffin. Well, I'm supposed to. I know, our bed's a lot cozier. We're comfy, and I haven't slept in a coffin for a couple 100 years. It's overrated. Well, it might be nice now that they're not just wooden boxes anymore. Should I try it? Or should I just snuggle with you? Yeah, I think that's a good choice. Me and my ice fingers and my ice toes will snuggle up with you. You warm, soft, squishy human. Full of life and vitality. Such a tasty morsel. I'm trying to be creepy. Scary. I am a fearsome vampire. I will turn into a bat. I was never good at that either. Oh, I am pretty good at commanding wolves. Yeah. I don't know. I just have a way with wolves, with big dogs, with, sorry to admit it, with rats. I don't make the rules, baby. Well, they'll never bother you while I'm here, 'cause I tell them not to. Mostly just kind of squeaks and stuff. Yeah, their thoughts are surprisingly, well, I guess it's not surprising. They don't think much. They're kind of more simple. Wolves are a lot smarter. They can talk to me. I mean, tell me things, like in my mind. Like where my next target is. Ha 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 ha. No, mostly I just keep them away. Because wolves are kind of dicks too, you know? Yeah, they think dogs are sellouts. Oh, what do you think? Should I command some wolves to come live with us? They'd probably eat you when I left. Knowing wolves. They don't listen very well when you leave. They kind of revert to form. Yeah, probably best we don't bring any wolves home. You know, it is pretty impressive that you didn't freak out when you found out what I am. Yeah, I thought you'd run for the hills. No, I wouldn't have targeted you at that point. Baby, you have me wrapped around your little finger. And now that I've admitted that, don't let anyone find out. Especially not any other vampires. Well, there's a couple around town. Like Jerry over on the east side. Yeah. And he's about 150 years younger than me. Nice guy. Hell of a good mechanic. Yeah. Well, and you met Cindy. At Christmas, remember? Yeah. She hides it well. Well, you notice she's pretty quiet, right? Yeah, she's actually more talkative when it's just vampires. She just doesn't like people to see her fangs. Well, I know, yeah, but she's self-conscious about it. I keep telling her, you retract them, nobody knows they're anything different. But no, she's very self-conscious about that. They're too pointy, everybody will know. No, they won't, Cindy. They never comment on mine. And I babble all day long, because it's what I do for a living. It is a little bit interesting being a medical product rep as a vampire, yes. Because here I am, supposed to be ending lives, and instead I'm peddling devices to help save them. It's quite the quandary, isn't it? I'm just keeping them alive for later. Okay, I won't do the laugh anymore. No, I'm not doing the laugh. Because it's stupid. Sweetie, I've never been good at accents. I've never been good at the evil maniacal laugh. Oh. No. See, that's part of what Dracula does. He thinks it makes him cool. It doesn't, dude. It just makes you look like a chump. But everybody's afraid of him because, oh, it's Dracula. He's so scary. No. He's a bigger geek than he wants you to think he is. He's still a dick. If you ever meet him, you'll know what I'm talking about. But he'll probably eat you. Just snuggle back into me. Let me love on you. You know, we're breaking all the rules here. Right about now, I should have my fangs sunk deep into your neck. Well, no, I don't really want to right now. Because I just ate. Darling, I've told you this. You pick out your target. And you know, if you're like me, you try to turn them rather than kill them. They may have to explain to their family why they're not aging. That's their problem to deal with. I had to. Yeah, they ran me out of town with pitchforks and crosses. It was kind of rude. It wasn't my fault I became a vampire. But they treated me like I was just a bad guy. But you really need to sleep. So do I. No, I do not want to watch Dracula. I do not want to watch any of the Dracula adaptations. Because he just pisses me off. With his I'm a cool guy, Transylvanian accent. And his castle and his little harem he's got going there. He's a dick. Yeah, I know. I could get used to this, though. I am used to this. No, I don't spend a lot of time watching you sleep. That'd be creepy. I wouldn't want some human watching me sleep. Especially if they had a cross or a wooden stake or... No, garlic doesn't do anything, you know that. I love Italian food. Don't like onions though, but that has nothing to do with them being bad for me. They're just slimy and gross. I like onion rings. But cooked onions? No, thank you. By the way, thank you for leaving the onions out of the dish you cooked tonight. It was very thoughtful. Snuggle in here, baby. We need to get some sleep. I know. Yeah, I've been having a little bit of trouble there. Well, my boss was asking why I only ever want to work overnight, and don't I want to switch to the day, and no, I like the night shift. Please, don't kill me. But I can hardly tell him why, right? I told him it's because my girlfriend works the night shift. So it gives us our days together. I told him you're a funeral director. Stop it. You know I'm not ticklish anymore, right? No, that's one of the benefits. Yeah. I can tickle you, though. Be careful or I will. I'll totally do it. You're asking for it. You're playing with fire here, girl. Yeah, just settle down. Let's just snuggle in together. Not duvet. If I was capable of feeling warm and snuggly, I probably would. I totally would. Cold and snuggly I'll have to do. Good night, baby. Sweet dreams.